Good, happy Thursday morning. I'm Riley King here in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Arena, where the Democratic National Convention is being held. We're broadcasting the Riley King Newscast here. Let's get started with your news. Man found with inspection sticker after chase through Manchester. A man is facing several charges Wednesday after police chased him through Manchester. Powerball jackpot reaches $422 million. Customers at Bunny's Superette in Manchester were hoping they'd purchase a winning ticket as Powerball reaches $422 million. Tim Kaine accepts Democratic nomination for Vice President. U.S. Senator Tim Kaine accepted the Democratic Party's nomination for Vice President on the third night of the Democratic National Convention. Motorcyclist dies after crashing into dump truck. A motorcyclist died after colliding with a dump truck on New Hampshire Route 12 in Charlestown Wednesday afternoon, New Hampshire State Police said. Lawsuit claims Pamela Smart was wrongfully placed on solitary confinement. A new lawsuit claims that Pamela Smart was wrongfully put into solitary confinement after a prison guard found a plastic cake knife in her cell. Bicyclist died after Conway hit and run. A man died in Conway Wednesday evening after being hit by a car while riding his bicycle. As drought persists, water use restrictions continue in Salem. The current heat wave is adding to the ongoing drought in southern New Hampshire. Bridge connecting Portsmouth and Kittery closed due to technical issues. The Sarah Long Bridge, which connects Portsmouth to Kittery, Maine, is closed and drivers are advised to avoid the area. Jury considers whether bus driver acted recklessly before crash. A jury is deciding whether a former bus driver accused of looking down at her phone and causing an accident that injured 3 children was acting recklessly. Report warns of threat to shipyard from rising sea levels. A new report is surrounding the alarm on rising sea levels and analyzing the possible effects they would have on military installments such as Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. Democrats, Republican conventions are steady in Constitution style. After 2 nights of the Democratic National Convention, many are talking about the Starks contest and the Democrats' approach appeared to their Republican counterparts. Man, one suspected of murder, faces sexual assault charges. A man, one charged with murder but was never indicted on trial, is now facing sexual assault charges. Charges dropped against officer in Freddie Gray's death. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Switch to Persil Pro Clean 2-in-1, #1 rated.
And back here at home tonight and to that decision in Baltimore. prosecutors dropping all remaining charges in the death of Freddie Gray. Gray's death from a severed spine followed a ride in a police van, sparking riots. 6 officers were charged. 4 have been tried, none of them convicted, and tonight Baltimore is now on edge amid new questions about why the prosecution failed to make its case. ABC's David Curley from Baltimore tonight.
Riots after the death of Freddie Gray, but tonight, no one will be held criminally responsible. That stunning development coming as this police officer entered court to prepare for trial, when prosecutors announced they are dropping all charges against the remaining 3 officers. 3 other cases ending in acquittals on charges of not belting Gray into a police wagon during his transport. His neck was broken. The prosecutor remained defiant while still dropping the charges.
We do not believe that Freddie Gray killed himself. We stand by the medical examiner's determination that Freddie Gray's death was a homicide.
Still, there is a divide here, as the prosecutor charged some members of the police department with a biased and questionable investigation.
The comments made today about our officers by Ms. Mosby were outrageous and uncalled for and simply not true.
The Baltimore Police Department has made changes, and more may be coming. The Justice Department is investigating this city's police department, a probe that started after Gray's death in custody. David?
David Curley in Baltimore.
Okay, there you have it on that report. Now, a quick recap of last night's Democratic National Convention. We heard speeches from Biden, Tim Kaine, Obama, and Michael Bloomberg. Harry Reid also spoke, and Rep. Gallagher, and they had lots of great videos and lots of great speakers for the 3rd night. And tonight will be the last night of the convention. And that's your wrap-up of the convention from last night. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. We'll see you back here later on today. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.